Welcome back, True Seeker.
I'm not a greedy person. I'm not a greedy person.
Yeah, if you want to join the streaming tier, you can join on Patreon or you can join on freetofindtruth.com in the sports group. The $11 tier will get you all of the video content and written content. The $5 tier will get you all of the written content. So you can still get everything pretty much for $5. But if you want to be part of the live streams and the videos, that's going to be $11.
This piece of shit right here, he has an agenda. His agenda is to get very, 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 very rich. And he's going to do whatever it takes to accomplish that. So
It's the first time I ever did a price hike. But to me, even if it's still a bargain rate. I mean, if you look into how much work I put in each month and how much decoding it is, I mean, you're getting a killer deal at both prices.
Well, we're gonna find out.
But yeah, like I said, it feels like there's a little bit more here for the Chiefs tonight. They just getting that straightaway 35th win in franchise history. But the Lions 30 upset for the first time in KC in 35 years. It's there. They do have a shot, but it does feel like there's more weight on the Chiefs side tonight. Typically, quarterback narratives beat coach narratives. It's best when they're in agreement with each other. But if the QB and coach are in conflict, it's usually the QB narrative. And remember, in tonight's game, Goff has the numbers against him. It's the coaches that favor the Lions for the Thursday narrative, but the QB narrative looks better for Mahomes. And then you also have the team narrative with the potential 35th franchise win in week 1 for the Chiefs.
I'm not a greedy person. I don't say, here, to get my sports picks, you got to pay $500 a month, even though they're worth that. You know, they're worth that.
The mainstream media will lie to you all day. The trolls will lie to you all day. We don't lie over here. We don't have any reason to lie. There's nothing to lie about. You'll see the 35s in the games week after week. And it starts off the season with the win for us.
Dick-sucking, lying, kike faggot.
We knew the 35 was tight last night because the Chiefs did also have a chance at their 35th win all time in week 1. But, like we said, the Chiefs didn't really have any value. The smart money last night was on either Lions to cover or a small parlay with the big pay.
Straight Jew. And there's nothing anti-Semitic about that either, because that's just a fucking fact. That's why they call it getting Jewed.
Again, the Falcons-Panthers game, in this one, you got the 8 versus the 22. And in this one, again, I favor the 22 a little bit more just because of how 22 it is. The age of the quarterback, again, the distance from the last college game. Yeah, it's Bryce Young, who's 22 years old, who could upset. And that's the other thing, too. Ritter for Atlanta comes into the game 2-2. So I just see so many 22s here. It makes me think it's the more significant number for this game. And we also talked about the other piece, too, with the coach, right, where Frank Reich went to Maryland. Baltimore equals 41. His next career win is 41. He'd get it with Carolina. And in the offseason, Jerry Richardson died, who was drafted by Baltimore in the year 58. Baltimore equals 41 and 58, Super Bowl 58. But he was drafted by Baltimore, and he's also coached the Colts, who are originally from Baltimore. So if the Panthers get this win, this upset, and Wright gets the 41st win, again, that's a Baltimore number, that's a Super Bowl number, and he does it against a Blackbird team, just like how the Baltimore Ravens are a Blackbird team. So going into this game, understanding what we've seen this offseason, that feels like the more appropriate ritual to me. Frank Reich, 41st win. How about shut the fuck up, morons? I'm not wrong about anything. Okay, Bengals and Browns. If Burrow wins, he's 8-8 in the division, and Deshaun Watson can also get his 8th divisional loss. So that does stand out to me the most. Burrow getting to 8-8. The 8-8 with Burrow, though. That's my top thought for that one.
You know what, you guys? This is not a false statement. I could wipe my ass with the name Nostradamus. Literally. Literally.
Again, Jaguars and Colts. You can take the Colts with the points. Yeah, just the 15. The 15 with the Colts historically is a very good pattern, and it has a chance here with some value on it. Lawrence can get the 15th road loss. Again, definitely don't bet the house, but reason to think upset. And you want to strengthen your odds of winning? Again, instead of trying to hit a home run, go for a base hit and take the Colts with the points. They can lose by 4, and you'd still win the bet. Do you know how much money I pulled out of the casino's pockets? I guarantee you it's in the hundreds of millions of dollars. Saints-Titans game. I like the Saints narrative. I do. They got the 8 on their side. They got the 22 on their side. Again, Titan relates to Saturn because the largest moon of Saturn is Titan, and Saturn has a 30-year cycle, and it's been 30 years since the Saints beat the Titans at home. So, perfect. They can do it for the first time in 30 years. Saints not looking too bad to me. Commanders and Cardinals. Again, here's another 8-streak game. And Cardinals have tremendous value in a dollar parlay. Again, the 22 and the 8 can play against Washington. But like I said in the notes, what really does stand out to me the most about this game is that 102, because I keep talking about the Cardinals in 102, and now Ron Rivera can get his 102nd win against them. And again, Texans and Ravens, we want to see the Ravens win this game. If they do, they hit all kinds of Super Bowl numbers. 11-2 versus the Texans on the day, leaving 112 days left in the year, when the Super Bowl's on 11/2. And they'd also become 10-4 at home in week 1, like it's the 104th NFL season. Like, again, their manager, their GM, and their owner, both of them have the 10/4 birthday. The Bears and the Packers. Again, Bears can stop the 8-game losing skid at home to Green Bay. But yeah, the 8 is the number that has the biggest lead. And to me, it's just also Rodgers. Rodgers leaving Wisconsin wearing number 8. That, to me, that's the signal that 8's the more important number here. So why not Bears break the streak at 8? But yeah, it's just like, people don't listen well. They don't do what I say to do, and then when things go wrong, they cry to me about what happened. Meanwhile, day after day, I'm giving out winning knowledge, smart advice. Raiders, Broncos. Again, I see the key numbers that look, you got numbers that can play on either side, but the numbers that stand out the most to me is Russell Wilson getting that 61st home win. Las Vegas Raiders, 61 in the most pure. Wilson can get his 61st home win, and Las Vegas Raiders is 61 in the most pure, and he can stay on 26 home losses all time on a 26 date numerology. So I'm leaning that way. You got some numbers going both ways in this game, but I'm leaning more towards that Russell Wilson 61st home win over the right opponent. Another wrong prediction.
People want to focus on the things where I've been wrong, you know? Why?
Eagles and Patriots. Regular season record, the 8 can play against the Patriots. Patriots can fall to 6-8 versus the Eagles. Eagles would become 8-6 in the regular season, just like how when they beat the Patriots in the Super Bowl, Zach Ertz, number 86, scored the winning touchdown 86 days after his birthday. And again, the date numerology is on Jalen Hurts and Nick Sirianni's side. They can both get their 26th wins on the 26th date numerology. Okay, Dolphins and Chargers. So if Bryce Young wins, to me, 2 is narrative to get to 22. It's really standing out. But if that doesn't happen, I think the Chargers have the edge because the 8s go more in favor of the Chargers in this game. But for the QBs and the team records, the 8 is there more in the Chargers' favor. You're not me. You're not the person who broke the code. You're not the person who's helped people win for 10 years. I'm sure there's somebody in a casino right now with my picture throwing darts at it. Fuck that guy. Cost us a lot of money again this weekend. Okay, Rams and Seahawks. Again, what's standing out to me here, you can always take the Rams with the points, but big numbers in Seattle. 94-68. Stafford can get his 94th win. McVay can get his 68th win. 94-68, those are the Seattle-Washington numbers, like when they won the Super Bowl. It was a huge 94-68 ritual in the 94th NFL season. And if I'm playing the Rams game, smart way to play, it's probably to take the Rams with the points. Cowboys and Giants, like we said, 39. 39 is historically the best Sunday Night Football number. In recent years, it has not been as good, but if it starts the year true to form, Cowboys should have this game. And then he's always doing his false math for how much money you would have lost, which is total BS. Congrats to the winners. Again, you stay with me, you'll stay consistently winning. Obviously, I'm full of shit right now, but
Also, for the record, I could have easily counted the Steelers-Bills games as wrong too, since he definitely leaned that way in those games. So when he complains that I didn't count the Buccaneers pick, realize I cut him slack. And I didn't count the Buccaneers as a pick because he wrote close call and said the narrative is tight. Just because they won doesn't mean he gets to count it now.
the mainstream media will lie to you all day. The trolls will lie to you all day. We don't lie over here. We don't have any reason to lie. There's nothing to lie about.
Yeah, everybody who keeps talking shit just walks away. Hey, you should add my warning. You could have saved money at the rigged game today. Yeah, we hit the bookie nice.
Dick-sucking, lying kike faggot. The mainstream media will lie to you all day. The trolls will lie to you all day. We don't lie over here. We don't have any reason to lie. There's nothing to lie about.
Yeah, man, great work, man. I appreciate it, man.
Well, it's an okay start to the season. It wasn't great, but the games that I liked a lot, Saints, Rams, Tampa, those were all good. So.
Oh, really?
Man, great work, man. I appreciate it, man.
Well, it's an okay start to the season. It wasn't great, but the games that I liked a lot, Saints, Rams, Tampa, those were all good. So. Talk about a load of shit. You must think your audience is retarded.
Well, he sucked at picking the games this week. Maybe he'll do better with the player prop bets.
On the Jets side, Dalvin Cook, number 33 on his 33rd day of his age. 1 touchdown away from 48, 33 and 48, big Monday Night Football numbers. That makes me think good chance for him to be in the end zone. How about shut the fuck up, morons? I'm not wrong about anything. Okay, again, Randall Cobb. He's 33 years old right now. Longtime favorite target of Rodgers. I mean, if they come in and connect tonight, they'll say, oh, there it is. The old Packer connection. But Randall Cobb, 33 years old. 18 date numerology. He wears the number 18. His next touchdown is 54. For years, I've been talking about the Jets and Bills and how they bring the 54s together, this team. So Randall Cobb, Dalvin Cook, to me, they both got decent narratives to be in the end zone. Why do you think USA Today wrote their article about me? It's because this was never done before. Casinos have never taken losses like this before. Breece Hall, who's another running back for the team, it's his 104th day of his age, 104th season. Does he get in there? He's not going to have nearly as much action as Dalvin Cook, but if there was ever a day for him to score in the 104th season, why not September 11th, the 104th day of his age? Who cares about how often I'm wrong? Diggs for Buffalo. His next touchdown is 60. New York Jets equals 60. And that's been a hot number right now, 60. So, if Diggs scores a touchdown, that's no shocker. He's a favorite target of Allen. Gabriel Davis, his next touchdown's 27. Jets is 27, and I should have wrote we have 27 date numerology as well.
The only people who aren't winning off my knowledge are people who aren't using it.
And then he's always doing his false math for how much money you would have lost, which is total BS. Congrats to the winners. If you lose, what a loser would do is blame the person who's been giving them the good advice. The mainstream media will lie to you all day. The trolls will lie to you all day. We don't lie over here. We don't have any reason to lie. There's nothing to lie about.
Liar. Liar. Deceiver. Liar.
I don't understand why people are still defending this person. I mean, there are buku videos out here showing him lying about his sports picks. I mean, once you done seen somebody lying, why are you still following this person?
Yeah, fair words. Fair words. The first time I ever did a price hike, but to me, even if it's still a bargain rate. I mean, if you look into how much work I put in each month and how much decoding it is, I mean, you're getting a killer deal at both prices.
Bullshit. People don't believe that.
Till next time, Truth Seeker.